Well guys, welcome back to another episode of Traplines and Inlines. I'm filming inside here. We're trying to get trapping here. I'm filming inside, boys, because it's minus 42 outside. And this camera's gonna last about all of 5 seconds out there today. So I just trying to charge up this camera and get the water going here for my chickens and whatnot. We're gonna head outside here. I've already been out there, and we'll see what's going on. This is crazy. Yeah, our time is limited here. It's going to freeze. So, this kind of weather is entirely different shit. There's absolutely zero room for error when it's 42. Like, you don't dress warm enough, or you have poorly maintained equipment. Like, it takes very little time to freeze in this kind of weather, and like, you have to be damn careful not to get worked up. It gets in your lungs. Like, if you get working too hard and your breath up, like even just pull starting this generator or walking up that hill, it fucks with you. So I start the generator here. Like, my hand's been outside 3 seconds. I'm nearly frozen. Gonna check, because my forecast said 42, guys. This, I don't often show you on this one because it's often wrong. It said it was gonna be 42 today, and that's how cold it is outside. Like, it's the coldest part in the day, so that gives you a rough idea though. And a good battery doesn't freeze in most weather. You have a battery that's freezing like below minus 40, it's ruined. But you're damn close to the kind of weather that everything freezes. Except my chickens, they're doing mint in there, boys. It's just warmer than shit. See, I got all my fires going. It was 37 yesterday morning. I start the 12 valve, and 35 the day before. It's gonna be minus 40 here for a fucking long time. I just realized the breaker had blown on my generator. I don't know if it was like that yesterday or not, because I had a bitch of a time getting her going yesterday. I'm gonna go and put my hands away, or I'm gonna freeze them, boys. I'll catch you later. Yeah, guys, so my chickens are doing just mint. I'm bad at guess temperature. I'd say it's not colder than minus 10 in there, and this is the coldest time of the day for them chickens, because the sun's just coming out to warm things up. They've been sleeping and shit, so it's even colder tomorrow, so that's right on. But no, those chickens are incredible. They're fine. Like, if they're fine today, they're fine any day. No frostbite, nothing. I got some questions there the other day about these mitts and where you can get them. The answer to that is you shouldn't get them. These trigger finger mitts are absolutely useless. You want it all in one. When it's this kind of weather, I don't stick my finger in this one. I just put them all in here, boys, because you see, like, gloves are good in this country till like minus 15, then they're useless. Why? Like, if you're gonna go to a mitt, put all in one. You don't want this, because if you ever go to shoot, you're never gonna use this. It's too bulky. Some cool facts about the cold, if you don't mind me. I have to put all my ammunition in my inside pocket. I had my outside pocket there yesterday. Went to fire, she wouldn't. None of them. It was crazy. Because it was like, minus 39, same kind of shit. Initially, I wasn't so sure about this big ass wood stove, to tell you the truth, guys. Because I put it in there like October and started November. It was a lot for the job. It was hard to moderate temperature. And then it hit 40 below. And I was damn glad. Because I built a massive fire in there. Choke it right down. It'll go 12 hours. So it's right on. I'm waking up warm and 42 below, whatnot. It's right on, guys. The sun's shining here now beautifully, guys. It's gonna warm things up a couple degrees. Be good for my chicken house and shit too. And yeah, so I have to leave the generator in the workshop to get her to chooch in the morning. Now I've been letting that run. I let it run 2 3/4 hours just to be safe. It started up quite nice. It's cold though, boys. I had to let her go a while, boys, because in this weather, like, I can't just come out here and crank on it, and if she doesn't go well, leave it and come back. Because if you take that first chunk off them batteries, you're done. I do got an extra set, but I'm not fucking around with that. Yeah, good batteries, you need them. See what I'm telling you about this thermometer? It's kind of fucked. Oh, I guess it's in the heat of the vehicle, but got my thermos of hot chocolate here, boys. Looks like the 12 valves warmed up a bit, so we'll get chooching here. Okay, guys, so it looks like we haven't been pissing around here for entirely nothing in the 40 below. Can you imagine? Well, that's what yesterday was. A whole lot of dealing with the cold and cold engines, and then no fur. It's been slow. Like, my south line has been just consistent for sure, but everywhere else is rough. So when we start talking about late season coyotes here, friends, like, I caught rubbed ones in mid-January, but a lot of them will hold on to it really nice, particularly a lot of the younger ones. This is not a young one, but he or she, maybe a she, is holding on to her fur just absolutely beautifully. So I just caught this coyote, but you can see how thick this coyote is. It's just a right dandy. Like, that's a real nice one, guys. It's a pretty big one too. Like that is, like, look at this here. We're actually going to, you can see I just caught this one, guys, probably like within not long ago. You can see how little has been disturbed here. So anyway, I'm going to load him up. It's my one coyote for today, I'm afraid. Of this bait, sorry. So we'll go check the other 2 baits, but I'll show you me remaking this set if the camera don't freeze. The snare went right there, guys. So guys, hopefully I can do this while not being in your road. But what I'm trying to do here, where I'm at in the season here, guys, like, sorry, I'll put the snare, but like, a lot of these kites have been catching. I caught a couple of rub ones, but like the last few have all been pretty nice. They have come off the peak a tad, but really quite nice coyotes. So it's gonna be cold here, really cold, for as far as my forecast can tell me. And then we'll go from there. So I imagine it'll be good here. Decent trapping, decent fur, you know, quality this next while, guys. And then we're probably gonna look at shutting things down here. But we'll have to see. At the very least, we'll have to reevaluate. Hey, that's nice. That's a nice trail. It heads straight to the bait. And yeah, just one here, but this bait has been good. I thought it would hammer him, but it kind of done a slow and steady type deal there, which is fine by me. And there's a lot of potential in this bait for years to come. I think I've caught 7 here now, but I have not had it going very long. So yeah, guys, that's a pretty nice set there. I'm confident in it. You see, that's where it was, and then, or maybe it was right here, and then it come down the trail. But we'll head off to the next one, guys, see what's going on over there. Okay, guys, well, it looks like coyotes were pretty active this morning after that real cold shit. Because this one, like, I didn't dispatch this coyote. Like, he is literally just been caught. They don't get any fresher catches. Like, if I would have checked this bait first, this coyote probably wouldn't have been here. Like, seriously, that's how fresh this is. It does not take long for a coyote to freeze. It's like when it's well into the 30s at the least here, very least. So this is my second coyote off this bait only. It's not been that great, but it's going to hopefully pick up here pretty good. And there's nothing too wrong with this coyote. He's a younger one, smaller one. You can see those longer necked coyotes, they get deep in there, but you can see I'm in front of the front legs, so this is good to go. Minimal disturbance, all that. You guys have seen me reset snares. See, this is the trail. I've already caught one here, and I'm going to set it right there. That's where it was. So that'll be right on. You can see this guy. Where is his track? You can see it. So, right on. Well guys, this snare, like how many times have I caught for at this one? Like this is probably the 6th coyote here. You know guys, it was at that point I had caught so many coyotes here that they were avoiding it. But it just goes right there. This coyote is not a good one, boys. So you see a coyote like that, that is not a rub coyote. That is a shoulder mite coyote. It's just got really thin and really bad. This bait station was dead as shit. So I stopped baiting it for a while, let it rest and stuff. And then I came back, I said, fuck it, I'll bait it again and see what happens. And it's kind of come alive here a bit. Caught like 4 coyotes here since then, so keep giving her a go. At this point, it's getting pretty tricky to remake this set. It has been just disturbed so many times, you know. And there's so much center out here at this point. There we go. I really had to fence her off. You see how all these poor bushes are just fucked over from me fencing so much, because every time I gotta get new sticks and stuff. But that set, like that snare sure, that power snare still is sure paid itself off. But this right here, I've probably caught double-digit kites at this point over the last 2 years, you know. So it's right on. This one's not too great, but it's 3rd kite of the day. I got 2 more sets to check, and then that'll be it for us guys, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. Right on, guys. I had just set this snare here. I've caught kites here before, but I usually don't set it. And I had set it, you know, the last time through here, and it looks like it has paid off right away. This is a great big old coyote. Sorry, I'm being a bit of a lazy bastard about the filming, because sure this camera's gonna want to freeze up. This is really a big coyote. He has deteriorated more so than the other good ones of today, but he might not have ever been a, see, he doesn't look as much volume here today as some of the other ones, but still he's not too pretty bad. So kind of an orange tinge. This bait is funny, all of a sudden it's producing like crazy or whatever. So I think that was the trail I was on. Someone stampeded around there. See, this one's kind of buggered because, see, there's tracks there, so he might have come. It's hard, I can't remember if this trail came from there and then down. It wasn't a great trail, but I see already just right over here that this one, they got action going this way. So maybe I throw a snare down there quick and see how it goes. This is quite a ways from the bait station, I guess, guys? So I guess we'll maybe set that up and go from there, guys. So this is the only coyote of today that hasn't been caught like recently. He is the full 40 below here. But you see here, this power ram, I see it's underneath him here. I'm not getting this ram back until he unthaws. There's not a chance in fuck you're moving that leg. It'll just break if you're able to. It'll take a tremendous amount of force to pry on that. Like, he is solid. Like, solid. Minus 40, boys. So we'll drag this one home with the power ram here and grab a ram from over there and get back to work here. Boys and girls, it's right on. 4 kites today, so that's always a great day for me. This south line is just always good. I love it. You know, I look forward to it. Like, I gotta figure out my north stuff better here for next year because it's just pitiful. But this line, like, most of everything has come from these couple of baits. You know, it produces every time. So it's like, yeah, anyway, I'm still throwing away less than 10% of my kites, like burning them, the bad ones, which is right on. You can't complain with those numbers. And I've caught most of them right here, you know. So, like, pretty well, like, probably 3 or 4 of them at least, considering how many baits. It's crazy. So yeah, it's funny how that works, but we're going to I'm just trying to unfreeze myself here, boys, with a cup of hot chocolate and shit. I'm just kidding. It wasn't too bad today. It's starting to feel a little cold now. The sun go down. It's cold on the face. Feet are warm. I got 7 layers, boys. It's the key, you know. I got 1 and then 2 deadly plaid jackets, and then the Traplines and Inline sweater, which is totally deadly, and then another one, and then a wool sweater too, I think. And yeah, so lots of layers, boys, and you just give her. It's warmed up here like 34, 35 during the day here, which is right on. Gonna get it right down to 42 and shit tonight by the forecast. Even a little bit colder than today, like, you know, this last night and whatnot. Yeah, so we'll catch you back at camp, guys, if I don't freeze. Okay, boys and girls, just getting back to camp. I got quite a mess in here. You'll have to pardon me. The reason for that, don't care. I'm just getting a fire going in here. Rarely is she chilly in here, guys. She's chilly in here today. I've been going a long time. I got groceries and shit today too, so I'm just starting a fire. Let her get chooch in here. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat and shit. I already had dinner, but I'm gonna eat again, so. There's a big old moose hanging out down there. First thing this morning. It's cold, boys. It's like 35 or so, but it's blowing like real rank, so. See my wood smoke blowing around there, so that's no good. It's next level cold out here today, boys. When it's like in the 30s and then you get a wind like this. Like it's easy 50 below with wind chill today. So I'm gonna be lazy prick here on the filming again. I hope you don't mind. It's colder than shit. I'm on an unusual tear of catching real fresh coyotes. Like I just got this one probably since I fired up my skidoo. This is a wolf trail. You can see the wolf tracks on the trail. I just set this snare. I set it right there. You can see how the trail goes. So I'm going to put my hands away here before they freeze solid and get this coyote. It's a real pretty nice looking one here, guys. They're not as puffy this time of the year, but it looks nice. So okay, guys, so just one coyote today. I'm ecstatic about that. That's right on. I'm just beaver trapping here now. Now I run these every time I do my wolf loop here, and I can't run them any sooner than that because it would be a lot of driving through here, disturb my wolf program. But you know, it's been 40 below, right? So I've chopped through a fuckload of ice, and like this might just be what causes insanity or something. Because I was like, oh yeah, boys, sprung trap, gonna pull myself out of beaver here. And the time I get down to it, it's a big old rat anyway. A big old rat. I don't want him to freeze in there because I'm not ready to take him out, but there is a fuck of a lot of ice here, boys. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, and this is active bank den where I've caught the most beavers. So if I go down here, yes, because like I'm about, yeah, there's like a foot of ice there I had to chop through approximately. Probably didn't freeze right out, but more than I want to anyway. Okay, we'll catch you guys later. I got one more trap to check. It's over there. Fuck. I have one more trap to check. It's just over there. It's gonna be froze right in there today, and I'm going to see if I can chop it out because there might be something in it yet. And then from there, that's about it. And I'm definitely not gonna be sending any new beaver stuff in this weather. I'm out of the wind here now, so don't feel too bad. And I do this at the end of the day because it's like this shit. You know, book her back to camp. The wind will be on my back on the way back, but so it's right on, guys. Well, guys, all done for the day. So I just got my stuff unthawing here in the water unthawing and cooking up a good dinner here, quick and easy. I'm some hungry, so we'll smash that in a second. It was cold out there today. I don't know exactly how cold it was because it was easily in the 30s this morning at the very least. Felt like it warmed up, but then you get out in the wind, it was just miserable. Like when it's at least 30 below with a drifting wind, boys, like it was drifting my tire tracks in. It's cold, so I was able to hang out in shelter like in the bush and drove around in ways in which I had coverage to the northwest. So anyway, that's all right on, guys. And yeah, there's just one coyote, which was awesome. It's a real beauty, big old coyote, you know. He's really actually quite a big one. Big catch, boys. Just snagged a muskrat. What a not so good day. Okay. That moose, it was funny. It just laid over there and had a snooze there during the day. I'm hoping it's not still around. Because usually they're pretty dumb, them moose. Because they're kind of blind and not too spooky and stuff. So wouldn't be keen to run into one in the dark. But that there moose might be smarter than I originally expected, hanging her out around the wolf trapper cabin, you know. In this fucking camera on to show you the wind. As soon as I showed you, it fucked off. It's cold out here. Doesn't feel as cold. I don't know. So bad at guessing temperature because I just get used to it. And then I was like, nothing really feels cold. So I'm just ginching around here. There's the old RC in all her glory, boys. Get in here. This is a fucking big coyote. Check out the size of that coyote, boys. Like, compared to the little one over there. Even this one is a great big coyote, actually. Looks like I just got to flip 2 coyotes and skin this one. And we'll be, that'll be it for today, guys. So we'll get right at her. But I guess we got to do up this Boone and Crockett rat, too. This is really a big rat. Well, guys, 35 this morning. I'm going to go run my best coyote line there today. See these moose, they come right into my yard and stuff. There's 2 hanging around here, but yesterday I ran my north coyote line, which is terrible, and I didn't catch anything, so I didn't turn on the camera and bore you guys. But like, this is not bad cold. You can see I start the truck not too pretty bad. But the problem is there's a big wind, and it's not bad today. It was bad yesterday. It was horrible the day before. Like, I don't mind the cold one bit, you know. I'm well adapted, guys. Whether it be like once you get to 40 below, it's something. But what I really don't like is the wind blowing in all my roads and stuff. So yesterday I had to break through the trail, and then on my way back break through it again. I'm gonna have to break through it again today. And the fact that it's, you know, colder than 30 and blowing in, like, it's pretty severe. Usually it's cold like this, you don't get much of a wind. Let the generator run for an hour and a half and the 12 valve fired up beautifully. So I'm heading her now, lots to do, trying to get her done. Okay, guys, so off to a start here anyway. First coyote of the day. So I'm just at the first bait station. I love this bait station. It has not been going very long at all. And there's a shitload of coyotes. Like, we haven't properly harnessed this. Like, we haven't properly harnessed all the potential. Like, if we would have trapped this bait in November, it would have been just so deadly. So it was such a great find. Yeah, when I see, yeah, that's a beauty, guys. So this trail was actually the worst trail of the entire bait station, probably, I would say. And now it's like, now it's totally tore up. I have like a kind of a subsequent trail that goes right beside here that I'm gonna set, guys. But I got a few extra power rounds. So I'm just gonna actually switch this one out because it's got blood on it. I usually don't worry about that. Like, I I have rams here that have caught like 6-7 coyotes this year. They're covered in scent, but why not? I don't even know why I would bother actually, but I have 2 right there, so I'll do it. First coyote, I haven't checked half of them at this one yet. I had a breakaway there, and I haven't had a breakaway a hell of a long time. Very, very rare. It had to have been a coyote. Probably chewed the cable a bit or whatever, because I haven't seen a single deer track in here, which is just awesome. Like, it's one of those spots that deer are not attracted to. Like, quite often you trap them in their natural... There's little bluffs that you can pull them to if the deer don't hang out. If you're close enough, you know, right there to their natural habitat and shit. So, lots more yet to come. Hopefully, lots of fur coming home with us today, guys. Ugh. Remind me to never say that again, because that's how you ruin the day. Knock on this fucking tree or whatever. Okay, guys, so we're at the next bait station here. One coyote out the first one, and looks like just one off this one too, which is fine. You know, no worries there at all. Happy with that, but this is not a very big coyote. It's young enough, his fur isn't fully developed. And it looks bad when you walk up to him, because you see how far back the ram is. It's the same deal, guys. I'm right in front of the front legs, you know. And it's actually warmed up. So I checked my forecast. It was like, I gotta correct myself, it was like 34 in the morning. We're first getting out there. And then later on, once the sun broke through, warm up like 28 or whatever. So not too bad as long as the wind kind of kicks the rocks there or whatever. So you can see this trail, it's beautiful. Like, it's too good not to catch, right? There's not like, there was nice coverage here at a time, but not anymore. I'm gonna have to move it down there. So we'll get that done here, guys, and go from there. Well, guys, just 2 kites today. It's kind of one of them days you're like, well, it's not too great, but it's hard to complain too terrible much. So, you know, that's it for today, guys. I forgot my tripod, or it fell out of my bag there at the last bait, so I'm gonna have to go looking for it. But we'll catch you back at camp, guys. Thanks for watching. We're chilling here, just letting the old 1-2 valve warm herself up here. We're in the bush. Yesterday went wolf trapping, nothing. Another one of those -50 kind of days. It was ugly, with wind chill, of course. And then today it's warm up. It's only 21 today, which is real right on beauty, and fuck all for wind. Here's where we're at. We're gonna go check these north coyote baits. It's unlikely to catch a damn thing here, honestly, because they've been so shitty, boys, so shitty. Well, guys, I caught a coyote at this bait. This one that at this point, there's absolutely not a fucking thing I can do to keep the ravens off of these. I have tried everything. Got lucky here, because this one, you see, he's just fucking, he's real sickly, this one, guys. Like, he is a burner coyote for sure. You know, I'm done with this bait. You can't win. Like, I know there's lots of good tips, ways to keep. Not a thing's working. They're too damn smart. They have it figured out, and it's just not worth it. So at least we didn't lose a good one here. I gotta go get supplies and stuff, but otherwise I'd pull it right now. So we'll have to see on that, guys. Well, guys, it's starting to pile up again in here pretty good. I got quite a bit, like I'm unthawing some there to wash tomorrow, and got a few more outside that are frozen yet. Just getting the fur chores done for tonight. There's it's about 2 a.m. there now, and gonna call her here probably there, friends. Yeah, gonna call it a video. Got a big day tomorrow and lots to do and shit. Like, you know, we're nearly done here, but we kind of just got to get her done. Fuck me, I'm going a little loopy here, boys. It's late in the day, so gonna go get some more shit done here and then call her. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope everyone's doing great and stuff. not too exciting a day today. Just got one mangy old coyote the ravens fucked over, but I'm gonna pull that stuff because it's just not good anymore. I'll see you guys later.